in the prior episode. Yeah! And this is next.
Hello? Nancy and I have been waiting for you in the woods. We've been waiting for you to come back. Welcome back. We're going to finish chapter 2, I think I'm on, of the Crimson Diamond, and probably start a little at chapter 3. Because I kind of was wandering around the woods for a little while, being lost for a second. Let's review where we were, shall we? Oh, I should ask Albert how to quickly... No, that's not what I said. I should ask Albert about quickly borrowing a tool or two from his kit. The tools would help us so much, and I'd put them right back. I should go and ask his permission. Okay, so we're going to go talk to Fuddy Duddy. All right, let's see what happened with Albert. Wait, he's up the stairs. He's up the stairs, right? He's in here? No. Where's Albert? He's not in here. Who's that? Is Ghost? Wait, what the fuck happened? Oh, that's what the hell? Nessa? Nessa, short secret squawking a surprise. Ah! It's just you. Oh, I'm just testing the lock on the curio. I'm pleased to see that the curio is so secure. Well, I'm done. Good day. Her head blended into the wood a little bit. That's a little... it was kind of hard to see here. Like, I was like, who? I'm good. Ask Nessa about Rux. Curio is safe and ask Nessa what she's doing. What is it? Yeah, no, it is ask Nessa about Corvus. Okay, ask Nessa why she's so mean. Okay, well, Curio is safe and secure. She's so glad. Okay, well, she's... Hello? Cabinet drawer is already open. The drawer is open. Search drawer. Stuff with old brochures back from the lodge is still being run as an inn. Okay. There's nothing, she didn't put anything in there? She's not being weird and suspicious? That's weird and suspicious. How are you doing? Oh, Margot. I'm afraid I'm not feeling better. I don't think I'll be coming down to dinner. I'm sorry to hear that, Margot. Gotta find, there's the scaredy cat. This is where these dick bags are. Maybe I could have talked to Corvus while Nessa wasn't around. He's not here. I could have asked the people about Albert. I don't remember where Albert said he was going. Oh, all right. Ask Albert about tools. Say, Mr. Respa, may I borrow a tool or two from your kit? I promise to put them right back once I'm done with them. Certainly not. I've had enough of a break. I'm returning back to work now. Albert abruptly turns on his heel and makes for the door. Albert is gone for a while. You're about to leave the kitchen when you hear his heavy footsteps once more. My field kit's gone! Did you do this, Jack? No, I surely didn't. Oh, that's not his voice. No, I surely didn't. Where is it? Mr. Richards will hear of this. Who knows? Could be. A bear carried it off. You can't go leaving stuff outside unattended. I don't think Mr. Richards cares much about your problems. Why don't you just sit tight until the bridge is repaired? Then you can get out of here and never come back. My superiors will send me a replacement kit. Take me to the train station immediately. Can't. Car's broken. Darndest thing. I put it in the carriage house and a part of it broke right off. I haven't got a replacement. That's right. He's not Southern. He's like the only semi-Canadian sounding one. And a part broke right off. Nathan's got a car and spare parts. Only he's not around, you know? So please, go make yourself a drink and enjoy some of our northern hospitality. Albert glares but says nothing. I've nearly finished my work for the day, but I really ought to rub the samples on my streak plate. Okay, well, do I have the samples in my inventory? Rocks are a combination of more than one mineral, so it's easy for me to remove those from this sample by visual inspection. I've also removed the red stones from the sample as those are clearly garnets and not the subject of this fieldwork. There, now I can analyze the sample using other methods. You look at the glacial sample. You took it for granite, and indeed it is. At first glance, it's clear that the cliff sample is igneous rock. This is consistent with what you'd expect for an area known for garnets. The cliff sample boasts a variety of fine specimens. It's pocked with red and white stones. My, I can see why this area was so good for garnet mining. I use the loop on it. Upon closer inspection, you can see that the cliff sample is coarse-grained, leading you to conclude it is an intrusive igneous rock. Diamond is an intrusive igneous rock, meaning they formed below the Earth's surface, where they had time to form into larger crystals. It's possible that this area could be geologically suitable for diamonds. Blow duck call. You put the duck call to your lips and blow. It's not really the season for that, Nancy. I found it. I found a duck call in the woods. Last episode, when I lost footage, part of the footage I lost was the duck call being found in the woods. But she did find that duck call just in the woods and didn't wash it or anything. So that's just on her mouth. However, that gives me an idea. Just annoy everyone with it. See what they do. I don't appreciate that. Hell yes. It's considered bad luck to whistle in the room with a mirror. I'm not a vandal. It's considered bad luck by whom? Oh, I still have to rub samples on plate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Rub glacial sample on. You rub the sample from the glacial erratic onto the streak plate, but no streak is produced. The sample is granite, which means it has a Mohs hardness of 6. So I'm not surprised that it didn't make a streak on the plate. A note has been added to my notebook. Can I check my notebook? What does the telegraph tape say? It said, Mom. Boulder sample, we got a river sample, boulder sample, and cliff sample. Okay. Rub cliff sample on plate. Because the specimens are, a bit too awkward rubber gets the streak plate. That's okay. It's still a nice sample and a good piece of field work. Okay, rub river sample on plate. Before I rub the samples, I should examine with my loop first. I've nearly finished my work for the day, but I really ought to rub the samples on my streak plate. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Closely examining the river sample with the loop, you can see that some of the specimens have tiny arching scratches and a pitted frosted surface. Some of this is river glass, so I can eliminate those specimens from the sample. River glass and sea glass are bits of glass that has been tumbled with water and stones for years. It can sometimes look like minerals. Oh. River sample requires a different analysis already for you to learn more. Before I call it a day, rub my samples on the plate. I'm working on it. River sample on plate. One of the specimens produces a white streak. The streak plate probably has a Mohs hardness about 6.5, so this specimen is softer than that. Since diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, I conclude that this part of the specimen is not a diamond. Many specimens from the river sample don't make any streaks on the streak plate. When a specimen doesn't make a streak, this is sometimes called a colorless streak. The streak plate has a Mohs hardness of 6.5 to 7, so that means the minerals in this specimen are harder than that. Garnets can have a hardness of up to 7.5, and diamonds have a Mohs hardness of 10, so they wouldn't make a streak. I wonder if Albert will let me borrow one of his Mohs hardness picks so I could test the remaining bits of my river specimen. Wonderful. I'm satisfied with my fieldwork analysis for today. It's getting late, but I'm pleased with my work today. Your stomach rumbles. It's dinner time. Proceed to the dining room when you're ready to eat. Let's quick save in case we die. Can I leave? Open the door and go outside. Oh, it's not that late. I guess I could just go straight to dinner. Unless there's like something I'm supposed to do. Why can't I search the coat? All right, some heavy shirts or jackets. Search jacket. Yield no result. L jacket. The hooks. Oh, no. Oh, cabinet. Oh, for God's sake, what is... How do I interact with this stuff? Drink from hose. Oh, for goodness sakes. Rubber hose is firmly attached to the spout. All right. It's going to dinner time. Wow, I've certainly worked up an appetite. Jack has prepared a delicious dinner of salted pork and buttered parsnips. Do we get another dinner scene? No. Margot hasn't come down for dinner. Evan says she's not feeling well. Excellent job. Kudos on my thorough investigative technique. Ah, yes, here we go.
So, Albert, I hear your field kit has gone missing. Too bad. Just too bad. Oh, isn't that so bad? God, that's so bad.
Albert narrows his eyes. Mr. Richards, you must realize this is merely a delay. Nothing more.
See, I don't know about that. There's a war on. Canada might have bigger fish to fry soon enough. I got a feeling all this could get forgotten about.
Well, I won't have my possessions stolen. Surely the lodge has a way to secure valuables.
Yeah, sure. There are 2 trunks in the upstairs closet. Jack's got keys. I've only got a key for the blue trunk. You can lock up your stuff in there.
That will have to do. And if something goes missing, there will be no mistaking who's to blame. And what about the automobile? Has it been fixed yet?
Oh boy, he's back. Is this Nathan? I can't remember his name. What was he? He was kind of old-timey. He was like,
Jack and I have looked at the automobile. I don't have the part with me, but I will bring it next time I visit.
I suppose that will have to do.
God, you're gross.
I don't care one way or the other.
Everyone seems to be eager with this to escape the dinner table. Phew, these dinners are pretty tense. We follow Jack into the kitchen, give him a slap on the butt cheeks, and help him with the dishes.
Gee, thanks, miss. Oh, can you do me another favor? Take this bowl of broth up to Margot. She's still not feeling well. She's in her boudoir. She says she's being surrounded by beautiful things makes her feel better.
Sure thing, Jack. Game has autosaved. Nice. Do I have the broth? Yes. Drink broth. This broth is for Margot. I wouldn't dream of it. That'd be so rude. Let's see if there's any eavesdropping to be done on the way. What did she say? I hear voices in the doorway. Wonder what they're talking about.
It's a myth that cormorants hunt fish that are prized by fishermen. Unfortunately, the birds have been subject to many attempted exterminations. This colony suffered when Crimson was a garnet mining town, but it's recovered since. The nesting colony on the cliffs to the southwest of the lodge is the only intact example for many kilometers.
I'm so relieved to hear that the colony survived. Nature is so resilient.
It is, to a point. But should the government return and claim this land for its so-called precious stones, the entire nesting colony will be at risk. This cannot be allowed to happen.
Oh dear.
Nathan and Kimmy continue to chat about cormorants and other birds. You find yourself starting to nod off. Okay, cool. There was in fact some eavesdropping to do. What was this room again? This is the poopy room? Okay. There was a room with almonds in it. Can I have some almonds? This isn't the almond room. Where's this is the almond room. Almonds, please! Jordan almonds have a teeth-breakingly hard candy shell. You've always felt they are not worth the effort. These Jordan almonds are piled high in a cut crystal bowl on a fancy coffee table. Eat almond. I don't. Take almonds. Can I at least get some? Never knowing when a confection that could double as a small caliber ammunition might come in handy, you take a handful. Okay, interesting. The bronze figure is a dancing woman lifting her skirts. Jesus Christ. She stands on a gray marble base. Okay, well, she's just like, here it is. Oops, I wanted to look at the bookshelf. Little bookshelf is full of not very interesting books. Okay. Could have told me what the books were, and then I could have decided for myself that they are uninteresting, but why is this bookshelf empty? One shelf stands at the back wall full of battered books. Another shelf by the door holds linen and towels. Search bookshelf. Actually has little effect. Search linen shelf. Okay. This is the blue trunk. That's where the rest of his stuff is. Oh, we gotta go to Margot. Give broth to Margot. Margot, Jack made some broth for you. Oh, it is so wonderful. Please set it down on this table. Gosh. 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 Dang it. Gosh. No. Oh, for God's sake. Jacques is a good man. He works hard every day, but there is much to do. Evan ought to hire another man to help Jack, but there is no money for that. Oh, El Mannequin? The mannequin form is quite large. Perhaps it was once used for a store display window. Ask about mannequin. Ah yes, that once belonged to a shop in town. I found it in an abandoned barn. It's charming, isn't it? Ask about poster. Oh, Mademoiselle Maple, I wish I knew. Okay, well. Oh, God, I like her clothes. Whoa! Oh, hello, Nessa. I hear voices in the doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. This is suspicious. Eavesdrop with glass. You can hear a conversation. Nessa, what do you want?
Jack asked me to bring this water up to you. And I thought we could have a little chat besides.
Oh no, she's British, isn't she? I knew there was a catch.
I know how hard it is for us women to make it in the world.
Is that so?
Indeed, especially for women who have lived particularly roughly. Such as yourself.
What do you mean?
I have a very good memory for faces, and there's no mistaking one as pretty as yours. That bad bit of business up in the Skagway. The Mounties never caught you, though they did try. There were wanted posters. Pasted up as far as the south as Niagara Falls. Break it off with Evan and leave Crimson, and maybe I won't tell.
Ah, the things I've seen, the things I've done. You don't frighten me, you old egg.
You will get nothing. Do you hear me? I will make sure of that.
Skagway was lawless because people looked the other way. But up here, there is no one to see what could happen. Watch out.
I figured as much, silly little gold digger. You watch out. Oh, and another thing. Hey, why are you behind that?
That would, if she turned around, that would be so funny. That was dramatic. Things are heating up. Ask Corvus about diamonds. Diamonds have no inherent worth, but are priced as the market demands, and there is high demand among the wealthy. Okay. About law. Ask Corvus about Nessa. I don't discuss my clients. Corvus about Kimmy. An odd duck. Well, we can agree on that one. About Corvus. Not much to tell. I'm here to do my job. All right. I guess we'll go to bed. I'm concerned for my health. After Margot's finished with the bowl, I gotta turn it to Jack in the kitchen. Oh. Okay, sure. Oh. Oh, God. Oh my God, I have, this is my nemesis. Clumsy me, I may have accidentally knocked it over. But do not worry, I would prefer this refreshing water. Margot's drinking glass. It's spotless and shiny. Get bowl, I guess. Clean up the spill and decide to take the empty bowl back downstairs. Merci beaucoup, mademoiselle. You are so helpful. I don't have much of an appetite right now anyway. This water is enough for me. Interesting. The door is locked. Okay. I hear your voices, even with the aid of the drinking glass. As if someone is shuffling papers at the desk. It's nice that they put that detail in there. Okay, we'll go put things back to Jack. This game is so quiet. It is a little unnerving when it's just like completely quiet. Let's check about Margot. Margot's a real homebody. At this time of night, she's usually in her boudoir, the ensuite bathroom beside it. She likes a warm bath now and again. Give bowl to Jack. You hand the empty bowl back to Jack. Thanks, miss. I really appreciate the help. Tell you what, I'll brew you up as a... What? I'll brew you up a cup of tea, not coffee, and bring it to you in the conservatory. Gee, thanks. You head to the conservatory. Nathan and Kimmy are still talking about birds. You had no idea anyone could be so keen about a topic. Jack brings you a piping hot cup. Jack brings you a piping hot cup of chamomile tea from flowers he grew himself. Oh, that's pretty. That sounds nice. Combination of the warm tea, the comfy couch, and the slightly boring conversation lull you to sleep. Honk. Me, 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 me. Shh. Me, 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 me. She's a Mimi sleeper for sure. You happily doze on the couch until you are awoken by a commotion upstairs. You head towards the source of the noise and find yourself in Nessa's bedroom. Uh-oh. You rush into the room to find Nessa and Evan standing nearly nose to nose in heated conversation. Oh dear. Wow. That woke us up from that far? Jesus. They are screaming. Oh, hi, Nancy. Someone stole my ruby brooch. I demand you recover my brooch and bring the perpetrator to justice. There are so many suspicious people milling about. You mean besides you? Nathan, for one. It's obvious that he's hanging around just waiting for you to die so that he can finally get his hands on all of this. And then there's Margot. Enough. It's clear that Evan is at his limit. His eyes flash with anger momentarily, but it fades just as quickly. He grimaces, shrugs, and then looks away. I got my hands full, as it is. Curio smashed too. Bunch of stuff's gone. What? Some of that's mine!
Someone's robbing me blind! How dare you! You probably misplaced your brooch. As for the curio, I bet you smashed it yourself, because I told you I lost the curio key and it was locked up tight. I know you're here to get what you think you're owed any way you can, so don't expect any of my help. I'm done with whatever the hell this is. Keep your voice down, why don't you? Margot's resting. I'm gonna check on her. Don't get me involved.
I should take a closer look at the jewelry box. I should also examine the curio cabinet in the room I'm sharing with Kimmy. Oh, I remember reading a mystery novel where fingerprints helped solve a crime. Game has autosaved. Chapter 3, Investigations. Ace Attorney Investigations. Very interesting. Very interesting. Some developments have happened. Somebody's going around stealing some stuff. And Nessa's hair is still blending into the background seamlessly. Well, nobody's friendly here in the Crimson Lodge, except for Nancy, but you know, she's maybe a bit hapless at this. Well, she's not hapless, right? She's smart, but she's very trusting at this point. I think maybe she's catching on that she's in some serious danger here. But we're going to continue this chapter 3 with the next video. This one's a lot of fun. There's a lot more like story moments than I expected. I thought we would get deeper into chapter 3 today, but that's it. We're just going to leave Nessa staring off into the void until next week.